What's up, Strip Club, and welcome to episode 2 of Straight Up Jorkin'. Yeah, that's the whole intro. Play it.
Straight up jorkin'. Straight up jorkin'. Straight up.
We got a part 2, baby. I didn't see it coming. I decided, maybe not going forward, but at least for this episode, we're gonna try out like the Sam Sulek mic strat. Less violent and just easier. But tell me in the comments, you want me to keep going with this or go back to pinning it on random things. I'm filming this the day before the channel comes out. Thursday, May 23rd. Actually, in 2 minutes, it's going to be the 24th. Hope it goes well. Woo! The reason I'm up so late filming this, and I'm going to just be completely honest, it's because somebody hasn't opened up the Minecraft server yet. Tyler. So because of this unfortunate mishap, just might as well film a second episode, right? I'm not here to waste time. I'm here because you want episode 2 of SUJI. So let's run it up, squad. 1, 2, 3. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Today we are going to be repeating a segment from last episode, which will be newly entitled.
Let's do food and stuff.
No, because there's news.
News, food, and stuff.
On this, we have recently re-entitled this segment, which was once news and something, to Nude Review.
No, you can't say that.
Which is news and food review. I have joining me Zachary.
Hi.
In somewhat recent news, tornadoes have hit the state of Texas and all along the coast, leaving many houses without power. One of which was our house. So we had to crack into the canned food.
Chef Boyardee spaghetti. Spaghetti meatballs.
Spam.
Wow.
Spam and spaghetti completely cold. Alright. We're doing spam first.
Yeah.
I'm lowering it.
I have to hold it.
Yep. Ink.
It was gross at first, but then it got pretty good. I could survive without power.
Bonus round. These are Sour Patch Kids Oreos. You ready?
No.
Rip it! Round 2. Don't spill it!
I'm trying.
A 9 for spaghetti and a surprising 4 for spam. Woohoo! In this segment, we have all thoughts, no food. Opposite of the last one, all food, no thoughts. This thought spans from me shampooing my hair, which, if you can't tell, was very, very recently. My mom got me this shampoo at CVS. And it's herbal essences. It's good stuff. But we're not here for the brand. We're here for the flavor. Eucalyptus. From my understanding, I thought eucalyptus was supposed to be like violently poisonous. I just want to know who thought to themselves, hey, we are mortal men and women. Well, we can make this poisonous plant, make it smell nice. Smell nice? It just doesn't make sense to me. I didn't have a lot planned for this segment. This next segment's gonna be a cool one. You know, because I move where the camera is. I've decided this one's gonna be called Funny Laundering. Where I'm gonna knock down one of my top 10 movies, and just describe the plot while folding and putting away my laundry. The subject for today's funny is my number 5 movie, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And that's all the introduction it needs. So this movie was made in the 80s, and it got a big following during the time, just because of how absurd the movie is. I mean, you can tell from the title, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. But y'all don't want to know about the movie. You want to know what happens in the movie. So it follows this guy named Mike. Mike is getting with this girl named Deb up on this like mountain where high schoolers go to get freaky, and they find out that big old clowns. So they go to the police. I want to pause because mid laundry we pulled out my shirt. Drop Deb off at her house because killing clowns is for boys only. But Dave basically says to Mike, "I'm going to kill you now," because he's a champion. But then they find this cotton candy, and they're like, "All right, fine, I believe you." And then we just get a big old montage of clowns clowning around. One is a clown with shadow puppets, and he goes, "Ah!" And there's a T-Rex, and it just eats a bunch of people. And the other one is Jumbo. For reference, this is Jumbo. Jumbo basically has this scene that is the worst and best scene in the whole movie, where he is attempting to lure a little girl to her death. He's holding a hammer behind his back, and he goes, "Come here," and she just does. But then her mom's like, "What do you think you're doing?" That's the whole thing. What if they called it Freaky Clowns from Outer Space? So those are the important ones, but they're not the best one. The best one involves the best character in the whole movie, Shorty. Shorty. So basically what Shorty does is he rocks up on his little tricycle, and he pulls up to this biker gang, and they're like, "Whoa, man, I like your bike." But they don't. They're pranking him. And the big one comes up and he goes, "Can I ride your bike?" And he goes, "No." And then he goes, "Can I beat the horn?" And then he goes, "All right." And so the guy picks up the bike and he trashes it. He throws it on the ground. He shouldn't have done that. But at the beginning, we're like, "Oh, the clown is so stupid." There's even a guy in the biker gang that goes, "Should have let the man ride his bike." So it doesn't go well for the biker guy. Because Shorty disappears into the sky. And he comes down with boxing gloves, the same ones that were on the Funko Pop. And one of the most memorable quotes from the movie is the biker guy looks down on him and goes, "What are you gonna do? Knock my block off?" And then Shorty punches his head clean off. It's so sick. And so Mike says, "What should I do with my goofy friends? Except use them to help me take down this alien race." So he takes them and he goes, "Let's go to the circus." You're probably wondering why they're going to the circus. Well, in comes the gang. Mike, Rich, Paul, and Dave. So later on, when they get to the circus, they being the clowns, they all come out of a clown car. Hilarious. And they have these pies. And then the security guard who's eating a sandwich in a bag, he goes, "What are you going to do with those pies, boys?" And I chuck them at him. And it's like, "Ah!" And then he starts melting down, like, past the bones. Like, there's nothing left of him. So, pretty funny. We cut back to our boys, Mike and Dave. Basically the guys from Challengers, the freaky tennis movie. So Dave is going, "Bah, bah, 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 bah." He has nothing against the goat Jumbo. But he goes, "Hey, you're a Jumbo guy, so you got a Jumbo nose." He doesn't actually say that, but I think. And he goes, and he shoots him in the nose, and he turns into like the Sims crystal or like Zelda Neutral B. And just, and guess what? Everybody survives. Yippee! Selfish you gonna be, movie. This isn't all about you, you know. And he says, the greatest call ender of all time. He hits him with the radio click. "Fuck you. Over." Next scene, he dies. Now that generally this was a longer segment, but A, I'm hoping you guys like it, and B, I don't care, because A, I did a chore, and B, it's helping me get to that 10 minutes for that ad revenue that I will be getting. For those of you that want to know, the uncut version of that last segment was 16 and a half minutes. But don't worry, because now we're going to be cranking out some shorties. The last 2 segments of this episode are going to be a lot shorter than that last one, but also maybe just a little bit fun. We got a little bit of randomness going on in this one, because we're going to use a random number generator to give us 3 random numbers. And for each of those, we're going to decide whether we want the Pokemon or the Devil Fruit. This is Pokemon or Devil Fruit. I'm supposed to, because this is my phone. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 100.
It's 77, 48, 46.
Those are our numbers. 77, 46, 48. Let's see. According to the official devil fruits in order list that I saw on Reddit, number 77 is the Garb Garb fruit by, did I say by? It's Kinemon's fruit. Stacked up against that fruit is number 77, the Fire Horse Pokemon Ponyta. So it's a horse that's on fire. And like, yeah, that originally sounds bad, but in the show, like Ash rides a Rapidash, and it's like, wow, it doesn't hurt. So we assume it's pretty much just a horse. Pokemons Devil Fruit, pretty cool. He takes like sticks and rocks, and he goes, whoa, and they turn into clothes. Any clothes he can imagine. Except after you put them on, they're temporary. And the second you take them off, boom, sticks and rocks. So my options are have like an immortal bodyguard horse or like a really good rented clothes business. I'm gonna give 0.1 to Team Pokemon. So Pokemon number 48 is Venonat. It's like fine. I'm assuming that like they can evolve in this scenario. Like I'll figure out a way to turn my little fuzz guy into a big moth. Yippee! This is being stacked up against Mad Monk Rouge's muscle fruit, which like we haven't seen. Okay, we haven't seen as of right now in the manga. Right now being but there is a theory on how it works. Like it's been brought up a little bit. He basically, the more you hit him, the stronger he gets, which like it's cool in One Piece. But I'm having a real hard time deciding because like one of them is only like used for fighting, but like it's not stacked up against like a really good Pokemon. After much consideration, I've decided to go with the muscle fruit. So I can be big, but only after getting absolutely stomped. Our final debate for the day is Pokemon number 46, Paris, the crab, versus Jewelry Bonnie's Age fruit. For those of you that don't know, we've recently found out like the real power behind Bonnie's fruit, but what we thought for years was that it's like one of the freakiest devil fruits in the series, because it's used to turn yourself or others into kids. Okay, to be fair, like you can turn them into like ancient old people too, but like that's freaky. But it is stacked up against a literal crab. So I'm gonna give it to the freaky fruit, which means 2-1 devil fruits for this episode. Honestly, I thought the Pokemon would do worse than they did. So shout out to Ponyta. Turns out that was no shorter than the other one. I mean, it was, but like not by much. So this one's gonna be a real short segment to end out the episode. We're gonna do a repeat segment because this is a crowd favorite. Look, soccer ball kicked it out. Oh! The next segment we're doing is water review 2. Do the thing again. Just like last time, this is gonna be me testing water and saying if it's good or not. But this water was not made by Dad. This all me. Today's water is a blend of water and more water, because I don't know why I didn't put ice in it. But Yeah, it's good. Thank you all for joining us for episode 2 of oh, there's water all over my shirt. I know this was a very inside version, but it's 12:30 at night, so give me a break, brother. If you liked it, smash like. If you really liked it, smash subscribe. But also smash like. And if you didn't like it, go hate bomb a Cocomelon video. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Peace out, Strip Club.